Hi, I'm Marshall Welch of St. Mary's College of California, and like you, I'm the director of the center that oversees service learning and community engagement on campus. And this is John Saltmarsh from the New England Resource Center for Higher Education at UMass Boston. Many of you know John as a well-respected scholar in the field who used to work with Campus Compact. Now, as a director myself, I've always wondered what other centers have and are doing. So John and I have spent the last year working on a research project to identify critical components of effective campus centers for community engagement. Phase 1 of this study was conducted a year ago by surveying the directors of campus centers that had received the Carnegie classification of community engagement. Important information was collected that provided a useful profile of campus community centers, their infrastructure, operation, and programs. And together, we presented these initial findings in 2012 at the annual conference of the International Association for Research on Service Learning and Community Engagement. This information is also included in a chapter we wrote for a book edited by Ari Hoy and Matthew Johnson. And this book should be coming out late summer or early fall of 2013. Now we're working on phase 2 of the study. We want to compare centers with the Carnegie classification with centers that don't have it. And we also want to compare centers across types of institutions. And that was something we didn't do in phase 1. This information in phase 2 will make a significant contribution to the field and professional literature. But we also want to create a tool that directors, just like yourself, can use to help and assess your center and programs. You can then use this information to see what you have and what you need. And this can help you with strategic planning. This information can also be used as leverage with your administration. You see, the tool will give you a profile of your center, as well as centers at comparable institutions and centers that have received the Carnegie classification for community engagement. In other words, the tool provides you some empirical information to help you make a case for resources and programs. Pretty smart, huh? So, we're asking you to take about 30 minutes to provide information that can be used to help establish baseline for campus community engagement centers. And remember, this isn't just a survey. You're helping to create an inventory that we hope will help you. Now, I'm just like you. Nobody likes to fill out surveys, especially long ones that have very little use or value to you and your program. But this is a little different. We're asking you to give us a profile of your campus center that can be compiled into a database of other campus centers. You can then use this information to see how you compare with comparable centers and institutions. Now, you need to know the study has IRB approval from UMass Boston. Any reports we share in our research is in aggregate form and no institution is identified. You also need to know this profile of centers will not be used to publish rankings. It's designed to be a tool for you to use. Only one representative from your campus should complete this inventory. This person should be directly knowledgeable of service learning and/or community engagement programs on your campus. And that person may need to consult with others. You'll be able to answer most, about 95% of the questions on the inventory right off the top of your head. And for that remaining 5%, you're going to need to spend about 10 minutes getting some very quick background information. You can probably get it from your campus catalog or website or by calling your registrar's office. Have this information handy and ready when completing the inventory. You'll also want to hang on to this information as you may be able to use it in other ways. So here's what's in that 5% we need you to have ready to report. We'll need the number of undergraduate classes taught on your campus, as well as the number of undergraduate service learning and community engagement courses taught on your campus. We're also going to need the number of full-time teaching faculty on your campus and the number of full-time faculty teaching service learning and/or community engagement courses on your campus. We're going to need the number of departments on your campus and the number of departments on your campus with service learning or community engaged courses. That's it. That's not too tough, and you can probably use this information in other surveys or reports in the future, so keep it handy and on file. So, if you're interested and willing to participate in this study, go to the link that's at the bottom of the email message you received. Click on it and you'll go straight to the inventory. Feel free to contact me or John Saltmarsh if you have any questions or concerns. Our contact information is in the email you received and on the inventory itself. Now, we know you're busy and have lots of things to do, so we really appreciate you taking the time to contribute to the study. And we hope you'll be able to use the information at a later date when the study is completed. There are tentative plans to conduct webinars and institutes to report the findings and give you a chance to use the information for strategic planning. And there you have it. We hope you'll help us. Thanks a lot.